You seen it, bro? Ohio man kills baby mama and the son, dog. And then he go to the funeral. Let's get into it.
Find a pregnant woman killed in Coleraine Township early this morning. Her name is India Kinnamore.
Why this investigation is going on, why my daughter and his grandson are resting in a grave. I don't think he should see the light of day until this case is solved. The surveillance
Hey, you
of
talking
the
about?
apartment, you can hear my child screaming every time she got shot, but not once did you hear Mr. Warren say, what the hell is going on, baby this, and you heard nothing.
I'm very unfortunate that this woman was killed and she was pregnant with his child.
She was pregnant with the baby. Wow, bro. How much of a scumbag you gotta be, dog?
Child that he wanted.
Fam, I had this story in my archive to bring to you guys' attention last week, but after hearing the details when he first went to court, and I had to bring it to you guys'
I
attention.
mean, court looking like
immediately
that.
after. You see, sometimes the real danger ain't in the streets. It's laying right next to you at night. This story is living proof.
Did you hear what that man just said?
Yeah.
If that was not a bar, bro, I don't know what is. And I fuck with bro. Shout out to the family TV, bro. I fuck with bro. Cause he always got a couple bars for you throughout the video, you know?
Ones we ain't in the street, and I had to bring it to you guys' attention
Let's run it back.
immediately after. You see, sometimes the real danger ain't in the streets. It's laying right next to you at night. And this story is living proof that the ones we trust the most can be the ones plotting on our downfall. Last week, the shocking arrest was made. Headlines was made immediately after police charged a man in connection with the murder of his pregnant girlfriend. The chilling part, this wasn't just some random act of violence. This was the killing that happened inside of the comfort of their home, where love's supposed to live. But instead, it turned into a scene of a brutal crime. Not to mention this happened on a day she was set to give birth. Can you imagine? And what makes this story even more disturbing is the way her boyfriend carried himself after.
What?
What?
What did he just say?
The wars. And what makes this story even more disturbing is the way her boyfriend she was set to give birth. It turned into a scene of a brutal crime. Not to mention this happened on a day she was set to give birth. Can you imagine?
What?
What makes this story even more disturbing is the way her boyfriend carried himself afterwards. He went on social media
Afterwards.
posting about how much he missed her, as if he was grieving about his partner. But behind those words,
Shit,
investigators say, was a man who thought he had almost gotten away with the unthinkable, murder. Today we break down every detail of this case, from the tragic night this young woman was supposed to give birth while paying our respects, to the man authorities believe pulled the trigger. It's a reminder
Bruh, she was supposed to give birth the night she died, bro. It wasn't from, you know what I'm saying, pregnancy complications, bro. I'm gonna let the video pan out before I dog this nigga, bro. But y'all, you know what the fuck going on.
mention that sometimes the deadliest enemies are the ones we fall asleep to at night. So before we go into this, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Comment.
Jump right to it. Family, India Kinnamore. She lived in Ohio. 26 years old. She was a young mom, a loving sister, daughter, friend, and people close to her say she lit up the room everywhere she went. She was in a relationship, and the father of her kids was a man identified as Kayvon Warren, 30 years
Look at
old.
him, bro.
Back in 2023, the couple was expecting the second child together. March 4th, 2023, India was expected to have her baby. By the doctor, that was her due date.
Bro, that's one of like, how the fuck did you end up with this, bro? Like, that's one of them, dog. Like, what?
2023, India was expected to have her baby. By the doctor, that was her due date. But it seems something tragic had went down on that
Then he
same
got damn Samuel Jackson to be a lawyer.
have her baby. By the
Look at Sam man. Look at Uncle Sam man.
doctor, that was her due date. But it seems something tragic had went down.
Or
on that
King,
same
or
day.
one of the
It's
Wayans
expected to be
brothers.
a
You look
celebration.
like
Hamilton
both of them
County
niggas
police
in one
officers
nigga.
responded to a call by a man identified as her boyfriend and her kid's father, Kayvon. He told local dispatch
Look at
that
this
someone
nigga,
had broken
bruh.
into their home, killed his pregnant girlfriend, and ran away. The scene of the location was on Hidden Meadows.
I'm sorry, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. Look at this goofy ass, clown ass nigga, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I personally like deal out the karma to these type of niggas, bro. With a smile on my face, dog. Now you ain't even deserve shorty. Just off of looks alone, you ain't deserve shorty, nigga. You look like a hill, nigga. You look like a bottom of a ashy hill, nigga. Like get the fuck out of here, bro. And you gonna go and do this shit.
I broke into their home, killed his pregnant girlfriend, and ran away. The scene of the location was on Hidden Meadows Drive.
So somebody broke into the house, killed your girl, and then left. Get the fuck.
Hamilton Avenue at around 4:40 a.m. When police arrived, they found a pregnant woman,
Police
26 years old at
arrived.
the time, India Kennemore, suffering from a gunshot wound. She was pronounced deceased at the scene. May she rest in peace. A love and condolences to her family. She was expected to have another baby
Who the
boy.
fuck is that?
Fortunately, he lost his life as well. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to the family once again. At the time, police didn't have anything to go off. They didn't make an arrest because it was not a clear motive. India was not a woman who got.
Are you sitting there with puppy dog eyes, hoe ass boy?
They found it strange that she was only shot once, not robbed, and they so happens to not do nothing to the man in the house.
Find a pregnant woman killed in Coleraine Township.
Hello? Like, you really thought that dumbass story was gonna work with your dumbass?
Early this morning, her name is India Kennemore. Police say the 26-year-old was shot just before 5 this morning on Hidden Meadows Drive off Hamilton Avenue. They say Kennemore was in the late stages of her pregnancy. The baby also died. Police have not said anything about a suspect or any arrests in the case.
A week later, still no arrest, but India family will have her funeral. In attendance was her boyfriend.
Very nice casket job, though. Very nice casket.
They wanted to know, what did he truly know? What truly happened? Nonetheless, it was a beautiful ceremony. It was bittersweet. So many people gathered to share their love for India, but unfortunately, her life was stolen. And it wasn't just a memorial for India. It was also one for her son.
Right.
Now, during that same time, India boyfriend, Kayvon, he went to his Facebook and said the following: "Baby, I'm hurting bad off this one. I love y'all." And he also posted a picture with him in India. But at this point, my antennas went up because I'm looking at these pictures, but I remember India only posting pictures of herself in this same outfit. So to know that he was also in attendance and he was the only one posting these pictures and not India lets me know that in her eyes, they were not on the same page. Now at that point, that was red flag number one for me. But I wanted to make sure I didn't overthink it. So I went on India's page to see was there any pictures still floating around with her baby father, at least on her page. After doing my research, I found none. And instead, that didn't stop Kayvon from continuing to post pictures with this late baby mother. Because 2 months later, he showed some more photos from that photo shoot that wasn't released to the public before him. In May of 2023, he posted a photo of him in India as he's kissing her while she was pregnant and made it his profile cover photo. Fast forward to August of 2025, 2 years later, Kayvon was accused of gunning down his pregnant ex-girlfriend with 2 of his pals just hours before she was scheduled for induced labor. Allegedly requested leave from his job before her death, which drew eyebrows from detectives.
With 2 of his pals. So that nigga in there with the puppy dog eyes was his boy? Makes sense. Makes sense. Both of them look like bitches. Makes sense.
And that small but important detail wasn't released to the public until 2 years later after Kayvon was arrested. Now, according to his arrest warrant, Kayvon Warren, 30 years old, allegedly asked his employees for time.
Look at all these dusty ass niggas. Look at this nigga. How old is this motherfucker, bro? This motherfucker right here, bro. I want to punch all 3 of these niggas in their shit, but definitely this motherfucker. But this motherfucker next, he'll get punched last. He gonna be somebody's girlfriend in that bitch. These motherfuckers here, actually all of them might end up that shit. They all look like some hoe ass niggas, and they are hoe ass niggas doing some shit like this. I don't care what happened. I don't care if the girl cheated on you. I don't care if the girl wanted to break up with you. Whatever the case is, bro. It's not worth your freedom, first and foremost. Secondly, you killed the baby, bro. That wasn't even born yet. That baby ain't even get to live no type of life. That baby ain't even get to take his first gasp of oxygen, bro. You feel me? That baby ain't even goddamn felt this mother's skin. You know, when you give birth and they put the baby on the mom's chest so they can connect or whatever. I ain't even get that yet. I ain't even get that yet, bro. I honestly don't even care what the reasoning is, bro. I just want to be sure that he did it so I can flame his bitch ass and his bitch ass homeboys and every bitch ass nigga that's like this. That shit crazy, gang. That shit crazy.
Robert Irvin, 20 years old, and Lamar Moore Suggs, 22, to help kill India Kennemore on March 4th, 2023. Arrested on multiple charges, which included aggravated murder for burglary, and each obtained details Thursday about Warren's indictment. According to reports, Hamilton County prosecutors say that Warren, Irvin, and Suggs allegedly staged Kennemore's death to look like a burglary. She says Warren was desperate for money and about to lose his home. While being in a relationship with another woman, Warren, who was the father of Kennemore's unborn child, had asked her to terminate her pregnancy. She allegedly refused.
I knew it. I knew that. I knew that was it. I knew that was the case, bro. I knew that was the case, bro. Niggas, bruh. Niggas, bruh. Niggas, bruh. Yeah. It's bro. You mean to tell me you about to lose your spot and you in an affair? You already fucked up because your priorities ain't right, hoe ass boy. On top of that, you can, you know what I'm saying, do what needs to be done for a baby to be conceived, but then you don't want to have the baby, bro. You don't want to have the baby, bro. Like, and she wanted that baby. I mean, most most women want children, bro. That's what they're hardwired to do. That's what they're hardwired to desire. If you see a woman that don't want children, she either been scarred or like something. She probably watched her siblings and cousins all her life or whatever, and just had like bad experiences with kids or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Most women want a baby. Most women are not going to get an abortion, bro. They're not going to do that, especially if your broke dumbass ain't gonna pay for it. So you're not gonna force a woman to get an abortion. You're just not gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just look at him, bro. This nigga scream, bitch, bro. And I hate it, bro. I hate it when a beautiful black woman is with a bitch ass nigga, bro. I hate that shit. That shit pisses me off, dog. That shit pisses me off, dog. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I can't even really say anything because I'm just like I want to hone in on him, but I feel so bad for her at the same time already. And it's just like, bro, I feel bad for her and that unborn baby that ain't get a chance to do shit. Mm, it's crazy. I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna just keep going.
Instead choosing to keep the child. But here's the thing. Look at the pregnancy photos. He was there. So to manipulate her and have another relationship behind her back and still go to these photo shoots and then post them, it's like a slap in India's family face. Now, according to the affidavit, it determined that Kayvon was never at their home. When that date came, she was scheduled to be induced March 4, 2023. Warren and his alleged accomplice set up the mother-to-be while she was home with her 6-year-old son, who found her dying, according to prosecutors. Authorities also mentioned that Warren
She already had
was
a
in a
kid.
group chat with others. when they spoke about the meetup that night the murder Kennemore and her unborn child before she could give birth later that day.
Some in my head, bro.
One request from work shows it was premeditated. Another noticeable detail in the report is that when officers arrived at 2369 Hidden Meadows Drive at around 4:40 a.m., Kennemore was killed and found from her suffering gunshot wound. Her 6-year-old son stumbled upon her body and called his grandmother, quote, "My mom."
And then you let the 6-year-old baby boy find her. Y'all some hoe ass niggas, bro. Oh my god, bro. For your own selfish reasons, bro. For your own selfish reasons, bro. Cause you weren't man enough to nut in that girl and be a father. Cause you weren't man enough to do that. You had to take their life. Come up with some bitch ass nigga, lame ass excuse for it. I know niggas be having shit, phones and shit up in there. I hope you see this shit, and I hope you know I think all three of y'all some hoe ass niggas. I hope it. I hope one day, somehow, some way, you see this video and you know that I believe that you a bitch and you should die in there. All three of y'all. For sure. If I can't get to you, I'll address that to every nigga out there that's like you. If you endorse this type of stuff, bro, you feel me? This still YouTube, gang. But yeah, if you endorse this type of stuff and you a grown ass man, bro, you do it, I do it. Which one? I can't stand you niggas, bro.
Had been shot. August 21st, 2025, a press release was made that the Township Police Department had made an arrest. Warren, Irvin, and Suggs had been charged with aggravated murder, felonious assault, and burglary. According to court records,
I just look like this, my nigga. Remember that shit.
Warren and Irvin were being held on a $600,000 bond that were set up during their arraignment last week. Now I'm gonna let you hear from Warren's attorney in court, but first I want you to check out what India's mom had to say after an arrest was made.
The mother of a woman murdered in Corning Township is speaking out for the first time.
So India Kennemore and her unborn child were killed in a shooting in 2023, and last week Coleraine Township Police announced 3 people were charged in her murder.
Brittany Harry has a story you will only
just
see
not
right
hearing
here
about this. I didn't hear.
Now.
2023, bro. Ain't nobody hear about. Well, I ain't hear about it. I don't know if anybody else heard about it, but why haven't we heard about it? Y'all say when a black man do something, everything else, y'all put it all in the news. Why we don't hear about this type of stuff, bro? I don't know. Maybe it was heard about. Man, I can't even remember what I was doing in 2023, but that's crazy, bro.
Well, India Kennemore's mother spoke to us from here at Spring Grove Cemetery, where her daughter and
Is she black? Obviously, right?
unborn grandchild are both buried. Terry Kennemore says she always knew justice would come, but wasn't sure how long it would take.
I never gave up. There was a lot of people that just thought that this case would never be solved.
That mother had to bury her daughter. Parent ain't never supposed to bury their babies. Never. Never, bro. It always sucks, bro. It always sucks, bro. Parent ain't supposed to bury their babies, man. That shit is trash. Hold on. Top of my head cut off, man. That shit is always trash, gang. When the parent has to bury their child, bro. Especially when the child dies over fucking stupidity and fucking ignorance. Whether it's street ignorance and stupidity or whether it's just dumbass niggas, bro. It's never okay. It's never cool, bro. It's never cool, bro. I don't care at what age I'm called home. As long as I go before my kids do, I'll be all right. If I gotta bury my kids, this whole world gonna burn. I don't give a damn how they go.
And I have faith in God. I know that God can do anything.
A grieving mother.
Me too, but I'll raise hell. I gotta bury my babies, for sure.
Sits next to her daughter and unborn grandson's grave. In the beginning, Terry Kennemore says it was hard.
Especially over some dumbass nigga. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah, bro. Your family got to feel what I feel, for sure. Your family got to feel what I feel. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna keep pausing if I keep having something to say. You watching me? Shut the fuck up.
For her to visit. Now she says it feels a little bit lighter.
Now, um, I'm able to come back and tell her that the people that did this to her, they have been caught and justice will be served.
Coleraine Township Police announced last week 3 people have been.
All them niggas used to get beat up. Look at that, yeah. All these niggas used to get beat up, especially him. I think he the most bitch out of all of them. I think he the biggest one. Nigga smiling all his teeth. I think he the biggest hoe out of all 3 of them. He probably just stupid. He probably the stupidest one out of all of them. They probably got more sense than he do. Whole ass nigga, bro, and they got to be one of us, bro. These motherfuckers look like me, gang.
Charged with the murder of India Kinamore and her unborn child, Robert Irvin, Lamar Morris Suggs, and Kayvon Warren.
I just don't know why someone would want to do something like that.
He's a coward.
Not to just one person, but 2 people.
Terry says Warren is the child's father. He and India had been in a relationship for a couple of years. The other 2 suspects, Terry says she had never met.
I thought that Kayvon was a nice, upstanding gentleman. And he turned.
That's exactly what the narcissists and, you know, abusive people want you to think. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They want, especially like the family, especially like the parents, they want everybody to think that they cool, they good people. You know what I'm saying? They funny, you know what I'm saying? That's what they all want to think, bro. But behind closed doors, bro, your daughter and them be getting the hell abused out of them, bro, and it's not cool. It's not cool, gang. That shit ain't cool, nigga. Abuse me, nigga. Abuse me, gang. Bully me, gang. Like, come on now. The energy always flip when a grown ass man step into the picture. Energy always flip with them type of niggas, gang. Always, always. Why? Cause they're cowards. That's why, mom. That's why he did that to your daughter. That's why he did that to you and your family. Cause he's a coward, bro. He's a coward, bro. That's why. That's why, bro. He the type of nigga. He the type of nigga that'll sit and argue with his girl and just like berate her and disrespect her, whatever. And then as soon as the dude walk up and be like, "Y'all good?" He be like, "Oh yeah, we good, bro. What's up? How you doing, bro? Yeah, we straight. Yeah, we just talk." He the same type of nigga that do shit like that, gang. Whole time, shorty over there looking like this. You feel me? Like scared to look up. Like I done seen it, bro. I done seen it, bro. In college, I remember me and my boys at the time in college, we had to jump on a nigga for disrespecting this girl. Like, I guess disrespecting. He wasn't like calling her like bitch or nothing like that. But he was just like all on her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a nigga. You feel me? Like putting his hands on her head and shit. And shit, we was just bored, just chilling outside, and we was like, fuck it. But yeah, ain't no telling where they at this point in time. That couple at that time. Hopefully they good. Hopefully it's shouted good. It don't matter what the case is, bro. I get like being felt and making sure she feel you and understand you, but you don't have to abuse her to feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't. You don't. As long as you handling your business and you communicating effectively, she should respect and listen to that. If she don't, then that's when your ass leave. Simple as that, bro. Out here killing folks. And if you don't want to be a parent that bad, then just don't be a parent, my nigga. Just be a deadbeat. If that's what you want to do, just be a deadbeat, bro. At the end of the day, that's your life and that baby's life. At the end of the day, gang. Yeah, we gonna call you a bitch ass nigga for it, rightly so. But at the end of the day, that's y'all life and that's y'all decision. You don't have to take their life for that, bro. You don't. I don't get that.
Out to be a complete opposite.
Now you finna be somebody butt buddy in prison, nigga. You dumb fuck.
A monster. Because only a monster would do something like this.
The shooting happened at an apartment complex.
He ain't a monster. He ain't a monster at all. He in there with monsters, though. He right where he need to be at. He right where he need to be. Well, he need to be in the grave. All three of them need to be in the grave. But he at the next best place.
On Hidden Meadows Drive, according to Colerain police, but a motive is still unknown. Kennemore, Terry says, was due to deliver baby Kyron within hours of being killed.
She couldn't wait.
That baby was finna.
And to meet him and hold him, and she never got that chance. And he never got that chance to feel his mother's arms.
You know how many women out here wishing they could have a baby, bro? You know how many people out here struggling to start a family? And you gonna do that shit? I line every nigga up like that and kill them myself, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Around him. And to hear, I love you.
Terry says Warren's lack of concern about the status of the investigation was always a red flag.
And to come and find out that you had something to do with it, that's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face. You never really cared. You couldn't have cared.
Well, Terry says that her daughter was always willing to help someone. She described her as fun-spirited and funny, and she...
Question. Way the fuck off topic. Does my camera look better down here? Or like in the middle type shit? Or is it good up here? Let me know in the comments.
Son or plotted to kill his own son. He's been out for 2 years while this investigation is going on, while my daughter and his grandson are resting in a grave. I don't think he should see the light of day until this case is solved.
An unexpected...
He don't need to see the light of day because his eyes need to be closed permanently.
Discovery in the 2023 murder case of a Colerain woman and her unborn child. Police have charged 3 people with murder, one of whom was the father of that unborn child.
That nigga say Korean woman?
Child. Police have charged 3 people with murder, one of whom and her an unexpected discovery in the 2023 murder case of a Colerain woman and her unborn.
Am I tripping? Did this nigga say Korean, bro?
Unexpected discovery in the 2023 murder case of a Colerain woman and her
2023 murder case. I know they ain't had Korean woman on that goddamn teleprompter, bruh. I know good and goddamn well, bruh. What did y'all hear? What you heard? Correct me in the comment. I see and I heard Korean. Or did I hear Korean because I saw Korean? You know what I'm saying?
Unborn child. Police have charged 3 people with murder, one of whom was the father of that unborn child. They were in court today, and so was our Brenda Ordonez, who joins us live.
Rob, yeah, bond hearings, they usually happen pretty quickly. This one took a bit longer. Prosecutors talked case details. They even allowed the victim's mother, who we just heard, recount how it is that she found out her daughter and unborn grandson had been murdered.
Her child was 6 years old when this murder happened, and he was in the house. I got the phone call from my grandson to say, my mommy has been shot. Somebody is in our house shooting, and my mommy is screaming.
March 4th, 2023, a day Terry Kinnemore will never forget. Her 26-year-old pregnant daughter, India, killed in her home. Terry says India's partner and the father of her unborn child, Kayvon Warren, were together when it happened.
From the surveillance of the apartment, you can hear my child screaming every time she got shot, but not once did you hear Mr. Warren say, what the hell is going on, baby this, and you heard nothing.
Prosecutors say a complex investigation yielded cell phone records and location evidence pointing to Warren, Robert Irvin, and the alleged gunman Lamar Morris Suggs orchestrating the murder.
At some point, the evidence that has been uncovered was that he wanted her to terminate that pregnancy. Ms. Kinnebrew was scheduled to be induced the same morning as the murder.
It's very unfortunate that this woman was killed and that she was pregnant with his child, a child that he wanted.
Warren's defense.
This fake ass, broke ass Samuel Jackson / Keenan Thompson, Keenan Ivory Waynes looking motherfucker, he can get it too. He can get it too. Like, you gotta become a lawyer just for the sake of you liking to argue and be right. Cause other than that, bro, I can't see how y'all motherfuckers can sleep at night. I can't see how y'all can sleep at night. I'm a lawyer and I'm defending El Chapo or some shit, bro. I'm gonna turn to bro and be like, you know what? I'm done. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with this nigga. I'm gonna leave. Like, and walk out that bitch. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way I can defend a motherfucker I know is wrong. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I'm gonna just do that shit for a check, gang. I got heart, bro. I got way. I live off principle, bro. I'm cut from a way different cloth than a lot of you niggas, bro. Like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Defense attorney Clyde Bennett asked for a reasonable bond, saying Warren has a full-time job, no criminal history, and has not fled the city despite knowing he was under investigation for the last 2 years.
He couldn't. If he fled the city, they would have did a manhunt for the nigga. That would have been against what he trying to do. He trying to play like he innocent. That would have been completely against that. He wouldn't have had no case. That's probably the smartest thing he did was not run. Other than that, he's a fucking idiot.
Someone willing to engage in this level of violence against people that they really care about, love, and with this level of cruelty makes us believe that if he is out, the rest of us wouldn't stand a chance.
Warren was issued a $600,000 bond for the 2 more.
Shit, I promise you, I stand a chance. I promise you, me and mine gonna stand a chance. But what? And by me and mine, I mean my female family members and all that. I wish nigga call me one time. That nigga done. He is done.
Murder charges he's facing, similar to his co-defendant Robert Irvin. Here's his defense attorney.
The only tie that he has with this case is from some messages.
Look at this whole ass nigga all up with puppy dog eyes and his shoulders all up. What's the closest thing in a prison to a curb? Cause curb stumped the shit out this motherfucker.
That apparently have the 2 co-defendants in and allegedly have Mr. Irving. So he finds himself in a guilty by association situation here.
Prosecutors say evidence shows Irvin parked near the murder and was communicating with his co-defendants in the hours leading up to it.
Conspiring to come up with this plan to kill Ms. Kinnebrew and her unborn child.
Now, last week after the news, India's sister went to Facebook and said the following. It's been 2.5 years of hurt, headache, questions, and grieving. It felt like reliving March 4th, 2023 all over again. I can't even begin to put into words how I feel. So many emotions running through me at once. Knowing my sister was so spiritually inclined and had one of the strongest relationships with TMH, I knew she wasn't going to rest or settle until the truth came.
For y'all not uninitiated, TMH is the Most High. That's what that is.
The light. Her spirit was moving around so much, showing all of the ones close to her signs and giving us hope that she would get justice no matter how long it took.
And if you ask why people say the Most High, I don't know why she abbreviated it, but I wouldn't abbreviate it. I mean, it's cool, I guess. But the reason people say the Most High, you really gonna hear people that's more spiritual than religious say the Most High. Why? Because religion gave God an identity. They gave Yahuwah an identity. And that identity is a blonde haired, blue eyed white man. At this point in time, everybody or the majority of people should know that's bullshit, right? That's some guy's son from back in history that he wanted a portrait of his son painted, and the Europeans did their thing with that. But yeah, it's the same reverence to God, Jehovah Jireh, Yahuwah, Allah. It's the same reverence. It's the same respect behind the name, but because of the false gender that the world is accustomed to, well, of God, um, the Most High is just it just makes more sense to us spiritual people because we don't know. We don't know. All we can do is make our most educated guesses by looking at, a little bit of science and a little bit of history and say that, hey, if he was if yeah, if it all started in Africa, wasn't no damn white people over there. You know what I'm saying? So, just going off of common sense, which ain't common these days, but hopefully you can connect that dot. When no white people were surviving in Africa back then. Sorry, it just wasn't happening. Um, Go ask the smartest Jew you know. They know. They know. Um, they know. They know. Nah, but yeah, that's just a little school lesson. There you go. Glad to miss. Glad to miss.
For it to be someone so close, to have something to do with it is sick. We accepted you. We trusted you with India, and you did this. You didn't have to be around. You could have let my sister and nephew live their life, and you could
Right.
have went about your way.
Right.
You and said the stories
Right.
kept changing and didn't make sense.
Yep.
The spirit couldn't get right. For someone
Yep.
to do this to the mother of their
Niggas. And I call y'all niggas because I ain't calling y'all fellas. Niggas. If you gon' have relations with a woman with no contraceptives involved, knowing that all it takes is one time, knowing that you did that inside of that woman, and she get pregnant, bro, you don't have to be there, dog. You don't have to be. And 9 times out of 10, shorty's stronger than you anyway. Like as far as like willpower and you know what I'm saying. 9 times out of 10, she's more responsible than you anyway. Except laying up and having a baby that like that. That's irresponsible as hell. But when it comes to like working a job and doing what needs to be done, one thing about it is a woman gonna do that. A woman is gonna do that. She gonna make sure her bread is being made, and if she got kids, she gonna make sure her kids is taken care of. A woman is gonna do that. Even like the stupidest woman that you come across are usually good parents in that regard. You know what I'm saying? They might suck everywhere else, but and one thing a mama bear don't do is play by her cubs. You feel me? Take your dusty ass on, bro, and let them people live their life, gang.
unborn child is evil as fuck. I hope you get everything you deserve. You wore a mask for 2.5 years and you still couldn't hide your true self. That guilt was really eating you alive. And to think you got away with it is even crazier. TMH don't play about his children, and India was literally a child of God in the purest form. I can't believe you did that to my sister. Rest easy now, sissy. We're going to get your justice. It's heartbreaking that this story is crazy, but true. And at the end of the day, fam, the story is one of the darkest reminders of all, man. You can share a bed, a child, and even love with someone and still not know who they really are behind closed doors. A woman who was supposed to be celebrating new life ended up losing her own. And it was allegedly at the hands of her own baby father. Sometimes the street ain't the only place you gotta watch your back. As mentioned, sometimes the real danger live right under your roof. Rest in peace to this young.
I can't get over this nigga, bro. Sitting there looking like that. Why is you sitting there looking like that, bro? Like you innocent, or like you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't do what you did, bro. I dribble that nigga head off the wall just for looking like that, bro. The fuck?
Queen and her unborn child. And to the family, we send nothing but prayers y'all way. Fam, this was the story of a young mom from Ohio who was gunned down the day she was expected to give birth by the hands of her baby father, a man who even went to the funeral a week later. Let me know how you guys feel.
Piece of fucking shit. Gang, look. You ain't gonna get nothing but real raw reactions over here, bro. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care if you watch it or not. It's gonna be real raw reactions all week, every week. You feel me? And I'm gonna be stepping on everybody who I need to step on, gang. Like, if you wanna be a deadbeat, bro, go be a fucking deadbeat, bro. Leave that girl and that baby alone. Leave that girl and baby alone. And go be Dusty, bro. Just go be Dusty, my nigga. Nobody gonna miss you, my nigga. Nobody's gonna miss you, gang. Nobody's gonna miss you, gang. Just go do your thing, bro. And let her run into a solid nigga. They can put a smile on her face and make your kid happy. You feel me? Since you can't do it. You feel me? Like, keep both of them smiling. And you know how he keep on your baby mama smiling, nigga. Yeah, you talking about folding her ass up like a pretzel. Taking care of her. Taking care of shit that you can't do. Go do what you trying to do, bro. Go do what you trying to do. Nobody gonna miss you, bro. Let them people live, gang. Let that baby have a chance, bro. Let that baby have a chance. What's so wrong about that? I ain't too much to say about that one, bro. Ain't too much to say about this one, bro. If you feel it, hit them buttons. If you don't, keep your lame ass moving. Straight like that.